Hello friends, how are you all of you? I am Sheikh Muzaffar and I welcome you all in this today's beautiful session which is second order homogeneous differential equation with constant coefficient and its solution. I will be quickly moving into this session. Just stick with me for the entire session. Let's write. Second order homogeneous equation, second order homogeneous equation, coefficient with constant coefficient is y double dash plus of a y dash plus of by equals to 0, where a and b are any constants. So here check it, whatever I have written, what is the standard form of second order homogeneous differential equation. So can you say, so whatever I have written, if I write in this manner, so d2y by dx2 plus of a into dy by dx plus of b into y equals to 0. So here in this case, so can you say this is linear? So first of all verify it. What is the degree of this given differential equation? So can you say this is differential equation? Why? Y is the dependent variable, x is the independent variable. So it becomes dependent. So here in this case, so y is the only one dependent variable and x is the only one independent variable. Here I have written the dy by dx. This is the differential coefficient. Here I have written. So this is differential equation. The second one, why it is linear? So what is the degree of the differential equation and the degree of the dependent variable? So degree of the differential equation. What do you mean by of the degree of the differential equation? The degree of the differential equation is the highest exponent of the highest order derivative. So it becomes 1. The highest order derivative it becomes 2. So the degree it becomes 1. What is the exponent in this case? So it becomes 1. So degree it becomes 1. Again check it, the degree of the dependent variable. So it becomes y. So that's why it is linear. Then check it. Can you get any product of dependent variable and its derivative? No. So that's why it is linear. Then you can say, so this is the second order. Why it is constant coefficient? Whatever I have written, the coefficient of dy by dx, so it becomes constant. And coefficient of the dependent variable y, so it becomes constant. So that's why it is constant coefficient. So whatever I have written, why it is homogeneous? So here right hand side becomes 0. Right hand side becomes 0, so that's why it becomes homogeneous. So whatever I have written, so this is second order. I have written the headline second order homogeneous equation. This is also homogeneous equation. The right hand side becomes 0. If you get the right hand side becomes Rx. So here this part becomes 0, so that's why it becomes homogeneous. With constant coefficient, why we can say the constant coefficient? Because the coefficient of dy by dx, so it becomes constant term A, and the coefficient of the dependent variable, so it becomes b, where a and b both are constant. So that's why you can say this is constant coefficient. So how to find the solution in this case? So do the numbering. Suppose this part becomes 1. Do the numbering. Suppose this part becomes 1. So can I write solution of second order homogeneous differential equation, differential equation with constant coefficients. And the solution process. So first of all you have to take any trial solution, then using the trial solution, so you have to find. So what is the procedure? Let what is the given equation? Let the given equation is. So can I write y double dash plus a y dash plus of by equals to 0. So here can I write this part? It becomes, can I write d2y by dx2 plus of a into dy by dx plus of b into y equals to 0. Let y equals to, how to find the solution? Whenever we have to get the second order homogeneous differential equation with constant coefficient, so directly we can write let y equals to e to the power the mx be the trial solution, be the trial solution of, so do the numbering, suppose this part becomes 1. So of 1, where m is constant, where m is constant. So here I have written y equals to e to the power the mx be the trial solution. So here check it, for finding the solution in this case, whatever I have written the equation, so we have required y dash, that means dy by dx. So taking ordinary derivative with respect to x both sides, then we have to calculate what is dy by dx. और यहाँ पे फाइंड करेंगे d2y by dx2, फर्स्ट ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव फाइंड करेंगे dy by dx ऑर्डिनरी डेरिवेटिव, फिर उसके बाद फाइंड करना है d2y by dx2. So can I write taking ordinary derivative with respect to x both sides, so therefore can I write dy by dx equals to, can I write ddx of e to the power the mx. Can I write this line? So differentiation of the exponential function, so it becomes exponential function into ddx of, so it becomes how much? ddx of mx. The power को लिखना है यहाँ पे. So can I write e to the power the mx into m is the constant, so ddx of x, so it becomes 1. So finally can I write m into e to the power the mx, Again taking, there I have required dy by dx and d2y by dx2. Again taking differentiation with respect to x both sides. So can I write d2y by dx2 equals to, so can I write m is the constant. Again we can write ddx of e to the power the mx. So can I write, again we can write m into differentiation of exponential term, so it becomes exponential term. Again ddx of mx, so can I write ddx of mx, so can I write m into e to the power the mx, into m is the constant, so ddx of x, so it becomes 1. So finally you can write m into m, so it becomes m square into e to the power the mx. So replacing these values dy by dx and d2y by dx2 in 1. So can I write in this case, so if I using values y dash and y double dash in 1, so here put the numbering, so this part becomes 1, so put the value d2y by dx2, so it becomes this part, and dy by dx, so it becomes this part. So can I write d2y by dx2, so it becomes m square into e to the power the mx plus of a into, so can I write plus of, so here a into dy by dx, so a into, what is dy by dx? M into e to the power the mx, plus of, so can I write b into y, what is y equals to e to the power the mx, So can I write? So b into what? E to the power the mx equals to 0. So can I take the common e to the power the mx for all the terms? So can I write, taking common e to the power the mx, so can I write? So it becomes m square plus am, m square plus am plus of b all into 0. So can I write this part becomes m square plus am, m square plus am plus of b equals to 0. Since e to the power the mx, e to the power the mx not equals to 0. So can I write? So can you get, this is the quadratic equation of m. So ये m का एक quadratic equation, इसका दो रूट मिलेगा. So can I write? So here we can write. So here in this case, this equation is known as auxiliary equation or characteristics equation So this equation is known as auxiliary equation, or you can say characteristic equation. So here m square plus am plus of b equals to 0. M square plus am plus b equals to 0. So can I write? So how to find these roots in this case? So m equals to, therefore, so here I have written the equation m square plus of am plus of b equals to 0. So can I write? What is the roots? Using Sridharacharya formula. All of you know using Sridharacharya formula. So can I write? We know that since ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. What are the roots? X equals to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ca whole divided by 2a. Minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac or b square minus 4ca whole divided by 2a. So can I write in this case? If you compare this part and this part, then you can understand. So this is the quadratic equation in m. So here m equals to, so can I write minus of, so here in this case, so minus a, what is b? B becomes a here in this case. So minus a plus minus b square. So can I write, this part becomes, so here it is b, in this case coefficient of x, here it is coefficient of m. So can I write a square minus of, so here can I write 4 into ca. So here what is b? So here it is c, so that's why you can write c. What is the coefficient of m square? So it becomes 1. So finally you can write a square minus 4c. So here I have written, so here in this case c becomes b, a square minus 4b divided by, so divided by 2 into, what is the coefficient of m square? So it becomes 1. So here coefficient of x square, so it becomes a, so that's why I have written a. So it becomes 2. So then can I write? So you must get the two roots. So m1 equals to, so can I write m1 equals to, if I take the plus sign, then you can get one root. If you take the minus sign, so you must get another root. So minus a plus of square root of a square minus of 4b whole divided by 2, and second root becomes m2 equals to, so can I write m2, it becomes minus a. So this part becomes plus minus. So here I have taken the plus sign. Again, if you take the minus sign, then you will get the another root, minus of a square minus 4b whole divided by 2. So here I have written the two roots. So can I write, this is the discriminant, a square minus 4b in this case. So depending on the depending on the sign of the discriminant depending on the sign of discriminant a square minus of 4b we get, यहाँ पे क्या आएगा, तीन पॉसिबिलिटीज आएगा। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल पहला केस में पकड़ेंगे a स्क्वायर माइनस 4b ग्रेटर देन 0 और एक केस में a स्क्वायर माइनस 4b इक्वल्स टू 0, अगेन a स्क्वायर माइनस 4b लेस देन 0। देन व्हाट इज द कंडीशन? केस 1 so can I write, if you take two real roots, if you get two real roots if two real roots, if दो रियल रूट कब मिलेगा, जब a स्क्वायर माइनस 4b ग्रेटर देन 0। अगर a टर्म पॉजिटिव आएगा तब क्या रियल रूट मुझे मिल जाएगा। सेकंड केस 2, two roots are real, so a real double root if, so can I write a square equals to 4b, or you can write a square minus 4b equals to 0, a square minus 4b equals to 0। so here if you take the a square minus 4b equals to 0, so this term becomes 0, so minus a by 2, again this term becomes 0, minus a by 2। so here I have written, so double real double root, the same root। can I write case 3, can I write, so here complex conjugate roots, if a square minus 4b less than 0, here I have written, here in this case I will get the three cases। if the discriminant a square minus 4b greater than 0, you will get the two real roots, this is greater than 0, so you must get the real root। if a square minus 4b equals to 0, so minus a by 2, so that's why you have written the a real double root, so a square minus 4b equals to 0। complex conjugate roots, if a square minus 4b less than 0, so you must get the complex roots। so here, so in this case, so what is the general solution in this case? if you write, if two roots are real and distinct, what is the general solution? if two roots are real and equal, then what is the general solution? if two roots are complex conjugate, what is the general solution? so can I write, number 1, when both roots are real and distinct, so here in this case real and distinct, that is real and distinct, suppose m1 not equals to m2, real and distinct, here I have taken two roots m1 and m2, here I have written, if two roots are real and distinct, so what is the general solution? The required general solution is y equals to, y is the dependent variable, whatever the equation is given, y is the dependent variable, so you have to find the solution of dependent variable, y equals to c1 is the arbitrary constant, u to the power m1x, m1 is the one root, plus c2 into e to the power m2x, where I have written e to the power m1x, I have taken the trial solution y equals to e to the power mx, so that's why I have written, so where c1 and c2 are arbitrary constants, the second case, if when both roots are both roots are real, when both roots are real and equal, that is, so can I write m equals to, here I have written two roots m1 and m2, so can I write m1 equals to m2. Here two roots m1 and m2 equals m1 equals to m2, so that's why I have written m. So therefore general solution is y equals to c1 plus c2x whole into e to the power mx. What is m? M becomes m1 equals to m2, so I have assumed m. So here c1 and c2 are two arbitrary constants. Same process. So can I write in third case, when two roots are complex conjugate, when two roots are complex conjugate, that is can I write, that is m equals to alpha plus minus I beta. So here if I take one root alpha plus I beta, the another root must be alpha minus I beta. Suppose if I consider, suppose one root it becomes 3i, the another root must be minus of 3i. If I take the one root it becomes 2 plus 3i, the another root must be 2 minus of 3i. So you have to change the coefficient of this term. So here, so can I write, so what is the general solution? Therefore the general solution becomes, is y equals to c1 cos of beta x. What is the coefficient of I? So it becomes beta. So directly you can write c1 cos beta x plus of c2 sin of beta x. c1 cos beta x plus c2 sin beta x whole into e to the power alpha x. Here it is alpha, so that's why I written alpha. Here it is beta, so that's why I have written beta. So there are three general solutions. If two roots are real and distinct, what is the general solution? If two roots are real and equal, what is the general solution? If two roots are complex conjugate, then what is the general solution? If I take one example, then it is clear. So I will discuss one problem, then it is clear. So directly you can write solve the initial value problem. Solve the initial value problem. Solve the initial value problem. So can I write y double dash plus of 4y dash plus of 4y equals to 0. What are the initial conditions? y0 equals to 1, and second one is y dash. So second one is y dash 0 equals to 1. So here I have written this part. So here what is the general solution in this case? How to solve? So directly you can write the given differential equation is y double dash plus of 4 into y dash plus of 4y equals to 0. So can I write what is the trial solution? Let y equals to e to the power mx be the trial solution, m not equals to 0. So here be the trial solution of 1. Do the numbering, suppose this part becomes 1. So what is dy by dx? So I have required dy by dx and dy by dx. So directly you can write what is dy by dx? dy by dx, taking differentiation, ordinary differentiation with respect to x, both sides. Differentiation of the exponential term, so it becomes e to the power the mx. Again ddx of mx, so m becomes constant, so ddx of x, so it becomes 1. So finally we will write this part. Again we can write taking ordinary differentiation with respect to x, both sides, d2y by dx2. So finally you can write, so it becomes again this term m becomes constant, again differentiation of the this term, so e to the power the mx exponential term, again ddx of mx, so it becomes m. So finally you can write m square into e to the power the mx. So putting these values in 1, therefore putting the values in 1. So put the value, so you can write y double dash, that means m square into e to the power the mx plus of 4y dash, 4 into what is y dash? Y dash it becomes m into e to the power the mx, m into e to the power the mx plus of 4y, 4 into y becomes how much? E to the power the mx, y becomes e to the power the mx. Here I have written y becomes e to the power the mx equals to 0. So can I write this part becomes, taking common e to the power the mx, say m square plus 4m, m square plus 4m plus of 4. Can I write this line? Into e to the power the mx equals to 0. So can I write m square equals m square plus 4m, m square plus 4m plus 4 equals to 0 since e to the power the mx not equals to 0. So can I write this equation is known as auxiliary equation or characteristics equation, auxiliary equation. This equation is known as auxiliary equation. So what is the solution? What are the roots in this case? So m equals to, so can I write this part becomes, so a square plus 4ab plus 4. So can I write m plus 2 whole square? Can I write a square plus 2ab plus of b square? So it becomes 0. So finally we can write, so here a square plus 2ab, that means 4m plus of b square, so that's why 4. So finally you can write m equals to, can I write minus 2 comma minus 2. Here two roots are real and equal. So here two roots are, so can you say two roots are, which represents two roots are real and equal. Two roots are real and equal. Can I write? Two roots are real and equal. So here if two roots are real and equal, so what is the solution? So can I write this line? The general solution it becomes y equals to c1 plus c2x whole into e to the power the mx. So here m becomes how much? Minus 2. So the general solution becomes y equals to c1 plus c2x whole into e to the power the mx. So m becomes how much? It becomes minus 2. So therefore the required general solution is, what is the formula? Y equals to c1 plus of c2x whole into e to the power the mx, where c1 and c2 are arbitrary constants. So can I write c1 plus c2x whole into e to the power the mx. So what is m? M becomes minus 2. So minus 2x. Can I write this line? Then check it. So this part, this is the required general solution where c1 and c2 are arbitrary constants. Can I write this line? So here do the numbering. So this is the general solution. We have to find a particular solution. Whatever the initial conditions are given. Why two initial conditions are given? So verify it. There are two unknowns. Whenever you have to find the values of two unknowns, you must have required two equations. So that's why two conditions are given. So So using first initial condition, so using initial conditions, using initial conditions, so here I have written y0 equals to 1, y of 0 equals to 1, which implies when x equals to 0, y equals to 1. This part becomes x, the value of x. When x equals to 0, y becomes 1. And the second initial condition, it is given y dash of 0 equals to 1. What is the meaning? When x equals to 0, y dash becomes 1. Y dash, that means dy by dx equals to 1. So here, so this part, so can I find, so do the numbering, suppose this is 2. So can I write when x equals to 0, y equals to 1. X equals to 0, y from 2, y equals, x equals to 0, that means 0. Y equals to 1, so left hand side it becomes 1 equals to c1 plus c2 into 0, so it becomes 0. Again we can write e to the power 0, x becomes 0, e to the power 0, it becomes 1, so it becomes 1. So finally c1 becomes 1. So here I have required this part. This is the dy by dx, so you have to calculate dy by dx in this case. What is dy by dx? So can I write? So here, so can I write from 2, can I write y equals to c1 plus c2x whole into e to the power minus 2x. So taking ordinary derivative with respect to x, therefore dy by dx equals to, so the first function is constant, differentiation of the second function UV method, using UV method, second function is constant, differentiation of the first function. So c1 plus c2x, differentiation of this part, so e to the power minus 2x, differentiation of exponential function, we can write exponential function. Again ddx of minus 2x, so it becomes minus 2. So ddx of x, so it becomes 1, where it is minus 2, so that's why it becomes minus 2. Plus of second function is constant, so e to the power minus 2x is constant. So differentiation of the first function, differentiation of c1, it becomes 0, plus of differentiation of this part, this is the constant term c2, ddx of x, so it becomes 1. ddx of x, it becomes 1. So all of you know this formula. ddx of e to the power mx. So it becomes m into e to the power mx. So here finally you can write. So here this is minus 2. So c1. So can I write dy by dx equals to, so minus 2 into e to the power minus 2x into whole into c1 plus c2x. Here it is c2 into this term, plus of c2 into e to the power minus 2x. c2 into e to the power minus 2x. So here using this condition, when x equals to 0, dy by dx equals to 1. So can I write dy by dx equals to 1? So 1 equals to, so 2 into, so x becomes 0, 2 e to the power 0, it becomes 1. So minus 2 into 1, e to the power 0, it becomes 1. Whole into, so can I write c1 plus c2x? What is c1? I have already calculated, c1 equals to 1. c1 equals to 1 plus of c2 into x. c2 into x becomes 0, c2 into 0, so it becomes 0. Plus of c2, it becomes c2 into e to the power 0, it becomes 1. So can I write finally 1 equals to, so this is minus 2, so can I write this is finally minus 2 plus of c2. So what is the value of c2? So c2 it becomes, this is in this side if you write, so c2 it becomes 3. So C1 it becomes 1 and C2 becomes 3. Therefore the required particular solution is, so from 2, so can I write therefore, so replacing the values of C1 and C2, so we get the required particular solution. Therefore the particular solution is, therefore the required particular solution is, so can I write y equals to C1, that means 1 plus C2 means become 3, C1 plus C2 x, C1 plus C2x whole into e to the power minus 2x. So this is the required particular solution of the given differential equation. I hope you enjoyed the session and like the tricks that I have shared you in this video. So don't forget to share among your friends, and don't forget to hit like, share and subscribe button, and write whatever you need in the comment section, because if you do that I will keep on working hard for all of you guys. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.